Yeah, we have to ask, what the core is. What does it mean that I'm a new creation in Messiah? What does it mean that even though I'm still in this body, I'm a participant of his resurrection life? And how do I understand that in terms that my new life in Messiah, as it's informed by the scriptures, the Holy Scriptures? And for me, and I think Caleb, for you, and what TorahResource has been consistent on from the get-go for how many 20 plus years, is that the structures provided as part of the revelation of God's word that support a person growing in confidence, in love, in loving kindness, in patience, etc. All the qualities, all the fruits of the Spirit, the structures that uphold that lifestyle are rooted in the calendar that God gives in the Torah. And that every year we rehearse someone mentioned in the chat room a one Torah catechism. It's the feast cycle. The catechism is already revealed, because even redeemed Israel from Egypt was told time and time again, the Lord gave these tie downs because you will remember that you were a slave in Egypt. In other words, our new creation life, our new walk of as redeemed souls does not forget. And Caleb mentioned this in a different context earlier, saying, look, I'm just as much as a human as every human on the planet. And I don't forget that fact. I don't forget that I'm just a human like every other human. I don't have anything above any other human. But what I do have is I've taken hold of this grace. Or God had it better, as Paul would say, better. God has taken a hold of you by grace. And to understand and grow is in God's wisdom already provided for us by the catechism that he gives. And we rehearse this lesson every year of the redemption, the giving of the law, the Day of Atonement, and Sukkot. And you can't just take one of these feasts out and have it have its full meaning outside of the whole story of salvation history.
Exactly.
And that was another thing. Back to the point, someone's study Bible said that Sukkot is the only thing that's celebrated. That would just be a silly saying, well, all we celebrate is Pentecost now. Or all we celebrate is unleavened bread. Or all we celebrate is the Day of Atonement.
Yeah, that's a great point.
Each of these are part of a story that Israel, the people of God, is to remember. Why? Because God knows our hearts. It's like the commandment with the tzitzit. Why? The commandment of the tzitzit is because our hearts are always in this world. We're drawn away. Our eyes are drawn away, and we need structures, because God designed us. He knows what we need. We need structures that bring our attention back, so we remember our priorities. And there's the church that tries to abandon all that ends up going, well, there's just two poles. We go from Christmas to Easter. And because the centrality of Christ, which is good, the centrality of Yeshua is obviously a good thing. But telling the story of Yeshua as just, Christmas to Easter every year, it
falls short.
Yeah, it's a short-sighted. There's a lot of, I'm not disputing the centrality of Messiah, at all. But we want the context of that centrality. And it's broader, and it's in the full counsel of the Scriptures. And that's where we're coming from at TorahResource.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Tell us your thoughts on this subject by leaving a comment in the comment section. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and enable those notifications. And we'll see you in the next video.